Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play STARDEUS. Our little secondary ship is starting to come together. You'll notice I actually put down some construction instructions. It's kind of fun to say. For some walls on the outside. We've gotten a couple more of those little meteoroid storms. And like, okay, I need something for the meteoroids to smack into that isn't the core ship. Now, this isn't actually going to protect the solar panels here. So we might still end up doing a little bit more of a buffer zone, maybe like a hallway and then another outer wall or something like that. Because the meteoroids they don't impact against floors. They do impact against walls. Like, the big thing is it actually smashed this fusion drive, which is annoying. So by putting a little wrap around it, technically there's a little bit of an angle here that it can come into. That's part of the reason I put a little overhang over here. I might do a little bit more to sort of provide a little bit of safety on that. But this angle is actually, it would have to come in at exactly the right kind of angle to hit that. Because it seems to come in from one of the cardinal directions, like mostly directly west with a little bit of a variant, or directly south from the south with a little bit of a variant. So to have something that actually either maybe spawns south with enough of a swing over here, or spawns from the west and then is moving slightly north, a little unlikely. We might overhang it a little bit more, but for now that's going to be fine. I don't have any people on the ground. I have fully expeditioned these two. Well, by fully I mean both these things have been worked until they get down to the 100 per day, which is just sort of the limit I'm putting for you know, mining efficiency. We could tap it out even more than that, but we seem to have plenty of other places in the galaxy to go, so we'll do that. I have trimmed back a little bit of material here because I actually did run out of steel momentarily while doing some of this construction, and while we do have plenty of raw material for the smelters to be going on, I was like, let's just go ahead and cannibalize a little bit of our ship here to keep this speeding along. So I think what I want to do is I want to move at this point. So we're going to go ahead and leave this solar system. You want to check this station again? I think we checked it on our way in, and we haven't been here that long. So I think we can go ahead and exit this planet. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just check to see if there's any other untapped planets we've gotten here. I mean, I'm pretty happy with how this is going along. I just want to keep mining easy minables, and then moving on from there. I did, unfortunately, right before this video started recording, I got the achievement for having a cat riding on one of the cleaning bots. I have gone and renamed our cleaning bot over here. This is not a Roomba, this is the Roomba over here. And it is busy doing plenty of cleaning for us, which hopefully will be quite nice. So is someone going to pilot the ship? I did give the command, yeah. Someone should be coming over here. There might be, you know what? This task priority. Oh, this ship has upgrade. Hold on. We have upgrades available? Oh, we can put an autopilot upgrade. Actually, let's do that. I was going to say, here, let's make sure that's highest priority. Because the piloting, we could go. This is operator required. Did it cancel my movement? Oh, that might have reset this. There it goes. Okay. I think people were maybe just too busy to come around and doing this, because we do have quite a few tasks going on. And I say we might want piloting to be like a top priority task every time. Who knows? All right, so we've left that. We've never been to Narbut over here because we would see little mining icons next to it. Oh, there's still signal here? Oh, we had a mission to like sell something or something like that. Yeah, I think we'll just go and visit another planet and just see if there's anything easy to mine out, and we'll just keep plugging along here. Need battery cells, which are being made, coffee beans, which are being grown. Clearly, we could probably do with more coffee growing, but I'm not really looking to add more infrastructure to us here until we've got the new ship sort of built. All right. We got a signal out here. All right. Let's go and check that out. Crude oil. Unknown. Okay, since there's no space station or trade post or whatever it's called over here, I'm going to assume none of these things are owned by anyone, which is good. Let's respond to the signal. You want energy efficiency upgrades. They'll give me memory compression, 1-to-1. I probably don't have one. I might. No, okay. So that's still going to be there. That's okay. Let's go to this unknown over here. We'll kind of park there, and then we'll get all our expeditions going on. Okay, this autopilot upgrade is great. Because I'm used to, even when, you know, people aren't super busy, there still feels like a little latency before we start moving. And that's not the case anymore. So we'll just send another human on this one. And then we'll probably change who we're sending for the mining expedition. Maybe I shouldn't set the bots at all. But we shall see. All right, what do you want? Unknown object, 5% chance of failure. That's not too bad. Oh, I got a supply pod that dropped some... There's an unidentified object? Is it the egg? There is an egg. How's that unidentified? Is it not an egg? I don't know. I'm just going to dispose. Because I was going to say, we did get a little supply pod that just showed up with alien shells, which is great, because we need alien shells for the alien datoids over here. So we got that going on. Haven't unlocked any research in between episodes over here, partially because we're still waiting for some of these. I did go and set the tech datoid limit to 26, so that's ticking up over here. And that's tech datoid. You need 12 nuclear and 6 quantum. Also more storage as well. Nuclear and quantum. Are we working on the... Oh, an unidentified object. Oh, right here. Right here. We spotted it immediately. Oh, alien life form detected. Yes, my alien life form detector is working and identifying these things. Great. Yeah, ×2. One we knew about because it unloaded, but now we've got this one as well. And if someone can get to that before it hatches, please. Let's just go and increase the priority on that. And let's tear that apart. Thank you very much. Okay, and then we're going to go and expedition. Oh, ice. Rock. We don't have much. You know what? I think we're going to start with the crude oil, actually. Because we are using it for a few things. Champ, Warren, Celsius, you are just the track thing, so we'll send you. That's great. Okay. Alien life form detected here? Oh, it must have been while someone was dragging the egg, right? Okay, yeah. The event, okay. The event didn't come back. Good, good, good. All right, extract the crude oil. We actually might want to change the limit here because we're not sitting on a lot. We might want to be a little bit more, all right, we'll accept it down to a rate of 50 per day. Because we haven't been sitting on infinite amounts of that. We can't seem to find crude oil as many places, which makes sense because in theory it would have required organic life on a planet, which might not have existed everywhere. So we'll do that. All right, a little more construction on the outside coming in. Great. Yeah, at some point we're gonna have to do the layout of our actual rooms over here. I don't think the rooms will take anywhere near as long to build because we're not talking about the same sort of huge swaths of land over here. Titanium plate numbers are going down a lot. Now, one of the things I could do is I could switch to more normal flooring, not use reinforced floor everywhere. I mean, we could even replace some of the reinforced floor with the regular flooring as well. And, you know, maybe that would be good to save some titanium. I don't know. We do know we need more storage soon, so I think I may as well go and just build a copy of the disk module. So we know that's going to be a limiting factor. Because it's always a limiting factor, but yeah, we're nearly there anyway, even if we have all the other components. I mean, there's a bunch of research ready. I'm still just waiting until we get our bookmark research in place. Did we still have compression upgrades? Okay. Cool. Good. Thank you. Still be nice to install these a little bit more in bulk. And there. Good. Ah, yeah. See, bookmark research is indeed ready. So, improve synthetic organs. Modified stats. O2 minimum equals 0%. Oxygen level equals 21%. But yeah, more body parts that we can make. What was the other one that's available right now? Oh, quite a few, including probes. Distant parts of star system scan planets from a distance. Only used once, but do we really need it is the weird way. Although, I guess it leads to system scanning. Additional target types, anomalies, factions, system scanner, advanced version of the radar. Leads to the telescope. This is clearly where we're going to want to go later on. Material synthesis. Oh, this is the thing that lets us build particle collectors. Micrometeor. Oh, and a breach capsule. Okay, this is a lot of things happening all at once. So micrometeoroids are the ones that are like bullets. We can't really do anything about it one way or the other. Breach capsule. Proximity warning, but we not... I guess we're just getting forewarned. Okay. Let me order the shuttle back immediately. There we go. Incoming breach capsule. There we are. Now we can see it. Okay. And it's predicted to land... Well, we don't know, but it's not going to land at one of these empty parts anymore. It is actually going to breach inside the ship proper. So yeah, we'll have to let it get there, and we'll try to get some people in position. It just doesn't wreck anything wherever it shows up. Okay, so presumably... Oh, there it is. It's going to breach right over there. So we're going to control the workers, select them, tell them to come over here and be in the general area. And I guess I'll do the same thing with my humans. We're going to flip them to control, select them, send them over here. Just get people ready to attack en masse. Might be a little close. Some of our people do have guns. And then I'm going to do the thing, because it seems to work better. I'm going to release everyone. And release everyone. And then they just sort of kind of engage. But I'll give them an initial. Right, select these and then do... Just, this will hopefully help encourage some more people to come over this way. But we got guns, we got swords. Well, knives, actually. Oh, the garbage does have a gun, so they actually are a pretty decent target for our first attack. This is quite the landing. But it'll give us a good opportunity to maybe strip off some more body parts from the mechs, especially. Any living enemies left? Nope. Okay, so we've got a few injuries. And, oh, the pod here, we're going to disassemble the breach capsule. Actually, you do get some materials out of that. Might need a bigger med bay. Oh, this drone is one of my friendly drones, actually. Oh, remove all body parts. Batteries are discharging. Now, that's probably not the end of the world. That's just something is cycling on and off. I think we do have a decent battery buffer now. So all the construction down here is done now. Yeah, a lot of saw dead bodies, mood -10. Well, give me a second. Like, chillax for a bit. Oh, I guess with one thing with the dead bodies is I could... Maybe the important thing is to actually get rid of them immediately, rather than sit around and remove body parts. No, it's fine. Unless we want to wall this area off. Do we have... is there a specific corpse storage building? Ah, a morgue, which we don't have. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it over here, because it's relatively close to where we might do some other things. But I think that's going to have to be its own room. The organ storage, surgery hub, morgue. And it can be completely separate from the auto docks. Still think the auto docks are quite handy. Oh, Beckham. I'm so sorry. So these things over here, yeah, we're going to remove all those body parts too. Lacking materials, what are we missing? Just coffee beans. Okay, that's totally okay. Completely fine with that. So I don't want to queue up any more construction right now, because actually I do want to deal with everything we're seeing over here. We're getting more bad moodlets from seeing the dead bodies, which is a darn shame. We're not going to start our next expedition quite yet. We'll let this all get taken care of first. Yeah, we did get rid of that breach pod. I don't know what we get out of it, but I know there was some stuff. It's not too shabby. And I don't feel the need to go and trigger the research quite yet, because actually if a few more of these research machines are currently idle, it might be good for our power situation. Plus, it's not going to generate as many hauling jobs, which right now might be appreciated, because I think dealing with all this is actually fairly decent. I just, there, deselect you. Yeah, I think body parts are still being removed, so I'm just going to wait a little bit before I process the next click of things. There's a lot of room for organs in here. Now, at a certain point, there we go. Includes crawler legs, Oh, we get the human brains as well. Now, those are enemy human brains. Just like we're getting the enemy cores here. But yeah, at some point we will have to experiment with, like, transferring our own brains maybe into bots to make new ones? Okay. You know, maybe I should just... These are nameless because we took their brains out. Drone is definitely the one I've been building. Okay, there is one thing here that can still get body parts removed. There it is. Oh, that might be one of the injured ones that then went and died off. Talos. I'm gonna remove all your body parts. Combat in progress. Oh, Talos is back up somehow. Pew pew pew. Pew pew. We don't need this many. It's mostly a question of, yeah, who gets here first. There we go. Okay, Talos. Remove all. And then we'll disassemble your frame afterwards. I mean, I guess we could keep the frame. But right now, I'm just keeping one non-constructed robot around. The one just called drone. And we're going to try to get it working. Although that's mostly going to need another brain core. Which I don't remember what was involved in building that. My fabricator right now is making rubber. And actually might be... Yeah, there you go. Has completed that. So if I tell you to make the core... We've got 7, but I think... If we take a look at drone here... And we're looking at the cores. Yeah, they're all bad guy cores. So I'm going to tell you to build 1 mini core. Produce 1. And then we can get you working. Now, we've got some people who are injured. We're going to do some body part replacement on you guys in a moment here. Now, if I were to select everyone, again, except this drone. Yeah, there you go. You have no more body parts. Let's go and click disable, or, whatever. Dispose. Dispose and disassemble. That's what I was trying to do, and I merged the 2 words together. Especially the dispose of the corpses, because we're still getting bad thoughts from that. So let's please get rid of this. And then we're going to prioritize fixing our currently damaged people. Like Astro, for example. You're missing a foot. So I would like to replace you. Now, is this quality? It is quality. So in theory, what I want to do... How is this ordered? That's weird. Just random, I guess. We're going to replace you with the highest quality foot we've got. And then Jasmine, you're missing a hand. So 77% hand replacement. Good. And then our own bots. Okay, Brainy over here has been missing an eye for a little while. And now we've got them available. And this is still... This is not actually quality. Or maybe it's quality multiplied by condition, but the condition will fix itself. Will get fixed. So like it feels like this one would be better, for example. Because it can be repaired afterwards. So, we'll fix you finally. And then, yeah, this drone... Well, we gotta wait for that core to get finished. Which is, yeah, waiting on some hull. That's gonna be okay. Lacking ingredients. We're lacking raw titanium. Wow. Okay. That's one of the things that felt like we were sitting on tons of. Okay, some things are kind of a little settled now. Let me go back to the crude oil deposits. Yeah, everyone's fairly tired. Or just cranky. This is actually like mood type stuff. Yeah, you know what? We'll send you anyway. Okay, launch. Let's go. Oh, no titanium. Well, can you do something else then, since we don't have any titanium right now anyway? This is how much we don't have. We only have 6 raw silver. Sorry, the times 0. How much we don't have. That is weirdly worded, but okay. I could make some lead. It's not like I have a ton of any of these things, but... Here. We'll go and do this so you can be somewhat productive anyway. Yeah, get that crude oil, which we use for a variety of things. I think we use petroleum for a few things. Well, we were using it to make rubber. Okay, there we go. you're fabricating the mini core so we can get this extra drone up and going. Yeah, a little bit of walls. And I definitely want to use the titanium for the outer wall. I could free up some titanium plates by going with some non-reinforced floor. If anything, maybe what I'm going to do is fill in... Maybe the inner core can be non-reinforced? I don't know. It's supposed to give it more hit points for fires and things like that. It feels like I want to do everything out of this, but it may just simply not be an option. I can get more titanium by doing these things. Oh, one thing I want to watch, and I guess this is... I could have paid attention while we were moving between planets, is I don't know how long of a flame plume this generates, because I want to make this little overhang sort of fit perfectly. I guess I may as well go and move this thing where I'm going to want it, which is going to be there. Let's just put down a few long-range connectors here. For the moment. We still might want a hub of long-range connectors, but honestly, if we have just like a huge number of these, like multi-floor connectors spaced out or whatever, it might not be as necessary. So this is still set to the 50% threshold because, yeah, I think we're going to need it for that. We just got some random fire because of a failed installation over here. Lovely, and a little bit of damage. Did we finish that core? Yes, we did. So, Droney McDronson. There we go. Mini core empty. Now, I think if I tell you to install missing, it doesn't do the... It doesn't use the hostile cores by default, which is great. But first of all, we've got a bunch of other body parts that we just claimed. But it should go and install the new core that we built, the non-hostile core. Still missing this core. Next thing is about to be installed here. Black material. Yeah, right. Coffee beans. I keep checking that. Okay, what's next? Is it the core now? Now it seems to go maybe top to bottom, which I guess is fine, because as soon as the core is fixed, then they're going to go into like the repair hub and stop getting body parts installed. It's a little annoying. There it is. Okay. Weebo is now up. Got the damaged mini thruster, which is fine. Oh yeah, multi-tool manipulator. I'm fine on that. Yeah, I should have maybe like micromanaged that and the jet, but this is perfect. I don't want to have tracks. I do want you to have the manipulators and things like this so that you can work various jobs. We could decide to turn some of these on or off, but you know what? I think we'll just leave it as is. That's going to be okay. We'll have to grow some more coffee. Could be one of the earlier projects we set up over here. We're good on steel. All right, and oh, we can get you connected over there to re-enable this, which is great. Okay. Let's... Just randomly collapsed? Okay. Weird and somewhat annoying. But alright. Too much stress went insane. Should pass unless something bad happens. Well, that's not brilliant. Okay. How do I want to actually lay this out? I'd been talking, I think, about putting some basic assembly back here. We do have a lot of space. Like, there's no... That's not a problem. We've got tons and tons of space to play with, which is good. I think a computer core in sort of the middle makes sense. Maybe we put the bridge actually kind of in the middle of the ship. It's not, weirdly enough, the bridge is not a high priority area for our people. They spend very little time there. If it gets damaged, we can live without it for a while because we're really not reliant on this thing to move us around. Or to operate day to day. We're only reliant on it to move us around, which doesn't happen that often. If anything, it's important to maybe have our storage not be smashed. Plus, having the storage be centralized actually makes a lot of sense because then it's got, it'll never be infinitely far from everything, right? If we have the storage on one side of our ship, then over here it's quite poor. Whereas if we just center it up, it's going to be okay. Now, we could do some specialized storage for some areas. Like, for example, we might want the raw metals to just be near our smelters. And we do, of course, collect the raw metals from our mining shuttles, so maybe that area kind of makes sense. And then after the plates get constructed, it, you know, would maybe be more work to move it into a central location, but I think that might be okay. Otherwise, we could put all the smelters in the middle, but conceptually, I don't like that at all. Hopefully you're not insane for too long. Soiled self. Like, is it just that the bathrooms, they're just not being... Oh, that's showers. Do we need more toilets? We got 13 colonists. We have 6 toilets. There's 1 toilet for every other colonist, basically. And it's not like they're using it all the time. I think it's just that a lot of times they are out of commission due to maybe not enough cleaning. Oh, I should check to see if there's... Yeah, I was going to say there's some repairs to be done there. I don't know if there's anywhere else. Oh, solar panels damaged. Oh, yeah, from the... We did get some meteor showers that went and actually smashed a few of those, and they had to be rebuilt. And since we don't have any titanium in this sector, and we should have plenty of raw steel. Okay, we're going to go... I might upgrade it later, but... I'm going to go to... Oh, structure. Yep. Floors. I'm going to pick a distinctive pattern. Let's do the... Oh, these are lit floors. I just want regular floors. Yeah. Okay, we'll use this. This will be for non-reinforced floor. Part of me is like, oh, interesting. Okay, oh, wow, this game really is smart. If I start dragging on an existing floor, it will do replacements. But if I start dragging in empty space, it'll only fill the empty space. It was the same thing with like the deconstruct tool. If I just run the deconstruct on a wall like this, it's just deconstructing the wall. But if I deconstruct like this, it'll deconstruct the floor and the wall under this because it included floor. Like, it really got designed well for understanding context for these actions, which is beautiful. Oh, maybe, okay, well, I want to mine more here. I was just going to check this. I guess I won't finish this area yet because I don't know what I want to do with it. Now, some of this is going to become internal wall. This, I think, needs to be reinforced wall. I guess I'm not going to build this section yet because I don't know what I want. So I'll just do a reinforcements to here. I suspect some of this is going to be taken down afterwards. But yeah, okay. And then I'm going to move my smelting situation down here. We know that the smelters generate a lot of heat. And one of the things I had considered was just keeping this area vented to space for the purpose of heat management. But I think we do want it to be enclosed, right? So I talked about this before, and I think I am going to stick with it. One of the other things we can do is figure out our lit floor pattern, actually, which I hadn't quite considered yet. I think we've done the sort of math where if they're like sort of 7 apart, which is further away, then we don't get those weird little dark areas. Mostly we want like 3.5 tiles of gap in between each one. Makes me think like I can start with this. Make it very nice for symmetry here. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do that and that. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Click. Like that. Okay. It's there. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then here. And there. Oh, wait. Doing a 2 gap from that outer wall. Yeah, let's let some of this come in first, and then we'll continue this. Oh, and we'll need power. So yeah, so this is where I'm thinking. I'm going to use these floor sockets. So if I put it here, it'll cover everything that's inside this space. And then I'm just going to get it so that these guys can chain to each other. Might not cover something in the corner, but it's probably okay. Oh my god. It's a reactor failure. Jeez! That's a lot of fire. Open this vent. Although that's gonna decompress a few areas. Okay, close the vent. Fire's been dealt with. Do queue up a repair over here, please. Yep. Ooh, well, a lot of things are deconstructed. I'm wondering if it's not worth rebuilding this reactor. Let's hold off on rebuilding it. More incident cleaning a toilet. Seriously, why are these people so bad at, like, the basic jobs? I mean, I'm not going to poo-poo the importance of, you know, janitorial work. What, more fire? Wow. But, like, I'm not sure how you make a toilet explode, is I guess what I'm coming down to, right? Like, there's being sort of slow or maybe not, you know, doing a good enough job disinfecting everything. And there's making a toilet explode. Some of these things are not like the other. Let's actually prioritize out of 5, not out of 4, please. Just to get this chaining done. I'll have to maybe like manually plug things in afterwards, but it's not a big deal. Material wise, actually, how's the material? Oh, interesting. These floor sockets are cheaper. 1 titanium, 1 copper plate for the thing. It's got short range, but it's got tons of connections. This is an extra titanium plate for very long range. This is an extra titanium plate and a copper wire compared to this floor socket for medium connections, more range. It also gets in the way. There you go. Chain U. Perfect. Oh, and then like so. And oh, I thought this was complaining about no Wi-Fi signal, but it's the signal in the background that we're seeing here. How's the crew bite? So yeah, it is below 100 over here. So in the end, it's going to take 6 days, right? When we get to the 50 per day. I mean, it's not going to spend much time there, but that would cap out at about 6 days to fill the shuttle. Okay, so we've got, whoops. It's me trying to hit escape again. So this is my floor. It's there. 1, 2, 3, whoops, 4. There's my shaky hands again. 1, 2, 3, and then here. 1, and then I guess I can click that one right away. 1, 2, 3. Is there an easier way for me to work out this pattern? I mean, there's numbers, but I'm not going to do the math because I'm going to off by 1 and even worse. And 3, and then that goes there, and therefore there. And for symmetry purposes, right, because this does reach into this corner, this one doesn't. It's like, should I build the wall here? On the other hand, that only matters if I need power in the corner, which may or may not be the case. But then we would get this to be like exactly a multiple of like radius of these devices, which feels kind of nice. Well, I might end up double walling. You know what? That's true. I might end up doing a double wall here because this is going to be a forward facing thing. It's going to be shielded a little bit here, but not that much. So I think what we can assume, we'll use reinforced floor, is we're going to do that. And over here, it's going to be like this. Yeah. Now this can be a regular door, really. I might end up more than one. I actually suspect we'll probably end up moving the door around at some point. Well, because we're going to definitely want to be able to access the shuttle bay. The shuttle bay is exposed to the vacuum of space. And right now, the whole thing is exposed to the vacuum of space. But let's put an airlock here leading into the shuttle bay. Although this might be a hallway. I can actually see us doing a bit of a hallway and then shuttle bay there. Well, for now, let's do the airlock. Because this is still exposed to the vacuum, and we might want to pressurize this area. We don't really need it, but we may want to do it. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with this area here. This is just to shelter this. In fact, what I might end up doing is just doing a sort of double wall overhang that even leads to over here. Or, unless this becomes a shuttle bay, since this area here is exposed to space anyway. I mean, conceptually, I don't like the idea of the shuttle kind of taking off and then flying in front of the thruster and leaving. I mean, we don't deploy shuttles while this thruster is going anyway, because this thruster doesn't go within a planetary system. We only deploy shuttles in a planetary system. Can we even launch them when we're in the solar system view? Ooh, that's an interesting question that I don't know the answer to. Yeah, no idea. All right, let's unlock one of these researches. Sure, improve synthetic organs. Just to cause the research to start being built again. So we're going to go with another reinforced wall over here. And so, yeah, we're going to do this being a smelting room. Yes. Yes, I am. So my current smelter, or my current furnaces is what they're called. Now, do I want to leave a walkable area in behind? I feel like I kind of do. Oh, but now we get the question of how do we pack this room? Oh, maybe this way. It's this one that's moving? Yeah. Can I fit exactly 3? I didn't do a width check. Wouldn't it be nice? Should I widen this by 1? I kind of, you know what? I think that's exactly what's going to happen, because what I think I want to do is I want to leave a perimeter around this. Yeah. So right now, yeah, I should have done accounting first. Do this. I think what's going to happen is this is going to become floor here. Okay. We're definitely going to reinforce floor this section because it is going to be exposed to the outside and theoretically needs to be a little tougher. Again, I don't actually, I wonder about that, because it feels like the things that hit from the outside do sort of just obliterate you in the first place. Oh, here's another question. Where do I put the radiators for this setup? Well, for now, okay. This radiator here, I'm going to move you to there because it doesn't actually block a work spot. Because I could have let a gap in between, or I could put a radiator behind. Now, the temperature will be climbing here because it is actually enclosed. It's not pressurized, but which to me says, well, what is actually holding this temperature, right? Because this is just radiant heat, not, what's the word, like convection heat? And we're going to want some storage. Chew. Incoming stasis pod. Too hot. Oh, yeah, but... yeah, it's fine. You're no longer there. Hello. Oh, do we want to get a pop-up over here? Where's the stasis pod landing? Oh, there it is. So you might be hostiles. Oh. There it is. Okay, you're never selected. We don't have a lot of controllable colonists right now. Scavenger raid. All right. So, release select, right click on something. You attack Daniels. Select, right click, just attack something else. Come out over here. Hopefully you all have space suits. Pew, 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 pew. We can make another mini core as well. Okay, what I'm going to do for these dead bodies is I'm just going to dispose them immediately. I'm not going to harvest their body parts. And these are the broken down bots. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and do a straight disassemble for the raw materials. Because we can make body parts, so it's going to be fine. Yeah. It's interesting the path they're taking, because I can go through here. We can put a little temporary airlock on this bridge as well to make sure everything is grabbable. Object unsafe area. You know, that's fine. They're going to get hauled. It's going to be okay. Now, I'm sure we're going to want way more smelters in this. Although, here's the thing. We might just want one smelter or furnace, I should say. One furnace for each type of thing. And just leave it on auto so we don't have to worry about micromanaging it. Oh, there's our plates going to basically nothing. Okay, let's put... I'm going to make a new storage unit. So I'm using the queue here to just build a new one. I'm going to park it right here for now. In fact, maybe this makes perfect sense. This is sort of in the center of the room. I wouldn't surprise me if we end up nudging this a tile or two to the right or left, just to make the alignment work out better. But yeah, the temperature is still rising, although this is just looks to keep it to 21. So presumably, yeah, right now, I mean, it is using some power, interestingly enough, despite the fact that it's not functional. I suspect the power usage might go up, or maybe it's a constant power on the radiator. In any case, it's fine. But this room won't need heating. That's one thing we can say about this room. I suppose if the furnaces ever just universally all stop because we've hit everything, maybe the room would start to cool down. But I'm not too worried about this being flagged for unsafe. Oh, we have to pop someone else out of here. Oh yeah, someone else did pop out in between episodes too, but I'm not sure who we've got. 96 years old? I mean, not to be an ageist, but... And I don't know how age is represented and works mechanically in this game. Maybe it's fine, but... You like expeditions and firefighting. Oh, technophile is good. Shower's a little annoying, but you know what? I like long showers too. Millionaire? You can't mine. Okay, you're great at expeditions, great at firefighting, pretty good at shooting. Oh, 80 years old. Yeah, well, we'll take the one person who's not, you know, maybe about to disintegrate in front of our eyes. Again, I'm not trying to be ageist, but there's a certain practicality I think we've got to accept over here. All right, so yeah, we'll get you in there. And yeah, this, yeah, is nice. And then I guess this will actually expose one corner tile there and there. Oh, I can move my power sockets up by one. Yeah, if I do that. There you go. That's the center point of the new room. Yeah, that actually feels pretty good. Oh, out of range. Someone priority move this, please. Mm-hmm. There we go. And rebuild this connection. Lovely. Now, we're going to want to do the same thing here. And then I think it was like this. Oh, technically I didn't extend it this part. We'll see. Lacking materials. We are out of titanium and steel plates. So over here we've got steel, glass. I don't think I need the glass. I have this one over here. Oh, making lead currently. Well, first of all, I'm going to move you. And I guess with the radiator, we need to leave an extra gap. And then maybe we can back-to-back the other one. Okay. This one here, which was doing glass, you are now going to go to make titanium. Max batch size and 500 as a target. Okay, this here, storage settings, we're going to only allow raw... I mean, really everything. The lead, the iron... I don't know if the lithium gets furnaced. You know, the platinum, the rock, the quartz... I don't know about the silicon either. The silver. This is raw titanium. Maybe the gold. Quartz. Oh, quartz we got. Copper. I don't think we need these over here. And I'm set it to a higher priority. The idea is the raw material will hopefully preferentially be brought here. It might not get moved from one of these storage containers to another, but it should come up for other things that we move around. Currently, I guess I don't really need the lead either. I don't know. I go with titanium plates, titanium. I have no raw titanium. Okay. I will set up this job to be ready to go. Oops. Let go of control there. And, oh right, you're still getting the oil. I don't think there was titanium in this planet. I mean, we could make some from the rock deposits. Okay. Let's... I want the titanium for the reinforced walls. Do I replace some of this? Well, I don't know if I'll replace it, but I think what I'm going to do is I will fill in more of these gaps with the regular stuff while we wait. Although, actually, we don't have any steel plates either. I'm assuming we do actually have raw iron sitting around. Yeah. Though not an infinite amount. All right, I'm going to change this order back to this, which will cause you to stop and return, and that's going to have to be okay. Gives a chance to maybe cycle some of our crew as well. Too much stress. That might have been someone on a mining job. Quartz, rock. We could grab a rock just to have some generic stuff. Kind of think, if it's at the top of the list here, I think it represents the fact that there's a high amount of goods. Gordon, you can't mine. You're currently quite happy. Let's do this. We'll get a little bit more ice. Keep our drinks cool. Ooh, is it doing the slow launch? Okay, so I've had it before where it wouldn't launch. One person, for whatever reason, come. Oh, wow, that ice mining is really fast. Okay, so that's definitely worth checking out. Are the others? Yeah, maybe, actually. I'm still wondering about the rock stuff. Which isn't done here, right? Where do we process the rocks? Was it one of the fabricating jobs? It might have been the refinery. No, I'm wrong about that. You know what? I will set you to this. It's going to be okay. Yeah. I did set you to 100. Yes, good. Okay. Yeah, we may as well mine that out. It goes so fast. It's such high value. We're going to need the ice at some point. Sure. Oh, you're not connected? Oh, this thing got blown up, and it's about to get blown up again. That's frustrating. Hopefully no one's been hurt too badly. There are some injuries. Oh, and some repairs that have to be done there as well. All right. And another fire? No. No. That's the same message. Okay. Too hot area. But, no, now it's fine. Okay. Add the vent too. Let me tell you to auto-connect. Oh, your connections are in use. You need a floor socket in this room. That's what we need. Hadn't quite realized. The shuttle might go out another couple of times, although it might... You know what? I'm going to cancel it. Abort. Just take a break. You're fine. Speaking of breaks, time to put a cut in this episode. Yeah, we're gonna have to find some more raw goodies, which I think there's still some in the solar panel system. In fact, I could just do a quick little scan for something like iron and titanium and just go there. There's probably some sites we already know about. I guess there's no reason not to move right now. Then you know what we're gonna do before I end this is I'm gonna go ahead and exit this planet. Because what I want to do before I forget is when we're on the planetary scale. Oh, I'm betting the scans for iron. Okay, we've got a bunch of it. We need raw titanium more than anything else. Yeah, we're going to do a scan for I bet you it goes fast. Because the common materials seem to go faster. What I want to do is I want to pick just an arbitrary. Well, we could go to a place we haven't been as well. But I'm going to take a look over here. Oh, no, this goes all the way out there. Although, it doesn't seem to damage the walls. Huh. Okay, alternate proposal. Do we actually want to dangle something this far? Well, we could. Here's the thing. Let's just copy the regular floor. If I did something like this, just as kind of a bit of a marker, right? As a general idea of how far out this goes. Because we've got another place. This is 1, 2, 3 tiles wide. 1, 2, 3 tiles wide. If we went and did something like that, we could wrap this. I mean, do I even bother with this? Something would have to shoot straight down the pipe. I'm planning on having a pair of these in each place. If nothing else, it'll kind of look right. But yeah, I could do this and then deconstruct that. Although, ooh, no, cancel. I don't want people coming over here right this second. Here's what I can do. I'm going to decrease the priority of this down to 0. Oh, I can't see it on this zoom level there. Okay. These are all zeros now. Good. Okay, so no one's going to build this. No one's going to go there. I'll change the priorities around once we finish thrusting. But I'm going to put a pause in now. And next episode, we're going to keep hammering away at STARDEUS. I hope you're enjoying these videos. I'm having so much fun with it. I'm going to see you next time. Bye-bye.